Hey there, C Brothers gaming fans. This is Matt, along with my good friend Andrew. Andrew, what's happening, man?
Hey, how's it going, everybody? We're doing some SimCity today. So we've got our town, man. How's it looking?
I think our town is looking good. We had our really awesome bridge rebuilt, and we got a roadway across, Andrew. That's what counted. And off camera, Andrew, we were attempting to figure some things out here and that, and
Yeah,
hopefully that looks like a really neat overpass, doesn't it?
it's really cool. We couldn't figure out the bridge exactly, so if anybody knows how to make a bridge, please put a comment down below for us to follow and give credit so we can figure it out. It was kind of by accident how we did it.
Yes, help us, please.
Yeah, seriously. All right, so it's looking like we're in 1907 here. We got a pretty good amount of residential demand. What do you want to do with this? Where do you want to go?
Well, I'm thinking we should continue to develop the two parts. One where you were over there by the by the new bridge, and then also we're eventually going to need another industrial area. So
Okay.
off camera, I liked your idea of way in that low right corner, eventually building industrial there, light industrial at first, and then eventually, like we said last video, we'll eventually have to upgrade the density because the map is just too small.
Yeah, I agree. The map. That's one thing that's hard on this small maps is figuring out what kind of density you need to do.
I agree. I agree.
I like putting the medium density down. We've got huge demand. Let's go ahead and put that in.
Yes, I agree. Medium residential, absolutely.
Alright, let's just fill the whole thing in here. I figured that'll help us out a little bit, and it'll generate some more revenue for us as well.
No, no question. Yeah, and I think the other thing too is we'll eventually. Right now, the industrial's down, but once these people move in, these people are going to need jobs, Andrew, as we mentioned in the last video. So eventually, and I saw a little, tidbit online there about occasionally putting a couple of squares, not too much of commercial and industrial, but just a little bit to shorten the trip. I mean, on this miniature map, it's almost kind of redundant. But see, once again, they're offering us a garbage deal, but I hate that deal. You can tell me what you think. But oh, okay, here's an interesting one. Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like homeless shelters, I think. So homeless shelter ordinance is just one more idea from us, unappreciated teens with the mind. All right, let's see what the impact is.
I agree. Yeah, click that.
Suggestion hardly comes from the greatest minds in town. I'd rather suspect that these kids want the homeless to walk off sidewalks for easier skateboarding. Still, it's a good idea, and you certainly owe it to your Sims to provide a safe.
I think that their motivation is always for themselves, but it will help our town. So I think we should do it, Andrew. Let's enact it. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and
I also seem to recall last. Oh, see, we need a library.
the library.
Yes. First, let's go through. Maybe we should.
Well, they want lower taxes, but I don't.
They do want lower taxes, but that'll hurt our. I mean, we're doing well, bottom line. So I
Well,
think
I
we
don't-
should just leave it, to be honest.
Let's see what it does.
Yeah,
I
let's
think
let's
it'll-
experiment. Put it down one, and let's see.
so
That
bring
really
it down
didn't make much of it. It'll
a
make
little bit.
maybe more people will move.
Yeah,
So
sounds good.
so I'm thinking we need last video.
Industrial.
Yes, we need more industrial. That goes without question. A little commercial too. That's interesting. Also, last video we had talked about doing some ordinances, Andrew.
Oh, dude, we
So,
did.
yeah, well, you may also be wondering too. Mondays with Matt was preempted. Both our schedules did not permit it, so yes, we are recording it on Tuesday. But it's the thought that counts, Andrew.
Yeah, there you go. You're right. I'm just zoning, filling in.
Absolutely, no,
blanks.
I think that's good. Yeah,
We've got huge demand for.
I have very rarely seen the commercial. If you want to do medium commercial, I'm down with that too.
You think we should do?
Well, why don't we give it a shot? I mean, to see that for people who play this game, to see the commercial demand that high, I haven't seen it too many times, to be honest.
Okay, well, look at the industrial demand.
Industrial demand is back. Yeah, well, as soon as you built that new area,
The industrial demand is huge.
yeah, maybe we should do medium too. What do you think?
So what I'm thinking is.
Do you wanna
let's go
rezone?
ahead- Yeah, let's rezone. So I'm thinking I'm gonna pause it.
Pause. Yeah, that's a lot to do.
I am going to demolish all of these workers over here. Sorry, guys, you are getting demolished.
It's in the name of progress, Andrew. Yeah.
Name of progress. All right, so now I'm going to
Yeah, D-zone. That's a good
or
call.
can I just do it over?
I'm not. I have to be. Oh, you want dense?
I want dense.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it over.
Absolutely.
It
Fill the whole thing in. There you go.
yeah. So what happens is if I would have D-zoned it, I would have paid more money.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not about to do all that. So
No, no,
let's
yeah.
demolish this too. Let's really, because that demand looks really high.
It is, yeah, absolutely.
And let's get this filled in here as well.
That's a huge chunk of money right there, but I think it's going to be worth it.
Huge chunk of money. That'll bring in some pretty good
Look how fast that filled up. Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna bring in some good industry. That's gonna really, wow, look at the drive now for the industrial. That's gonna fill in, and the residential demand is pretty low. I'm thinking we might need to build a new power plant at some point here.
Maybe do a look-see. We're okay. We're still under 2/3. Yeah, but eventually you're right. We will, because that coal, it really gets used up rather quickly. We're also going to need a library.
Okay, where do you want to put that?
I'm thinking near the residential, because that's definitely a structure that will help land values, in my opinion.
Alright, what's going on over here?
Well, residential demand is very low.
Oh, that makes sense.
And I think that's what the problem is. So we just leave it.
Okay, so how about we put, so what is it under?
Health and education,
so what does
library.
this do exactly?
I know it helps education for everybody, not just kids. That's a great location. I'm really liking that. Yeah. Why don't you click on the query for it, just to refresh our memory here, and just so we know. Okay. Well, it's not a whole month yet, so that's probably why. Yeah.
Books in circulation. What's the school system looking like?
That's a good question. Yeah. I think in the last video we were saying that we had just built a second one. Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. So we're doing great. Yeah.
We're looking good there. The hospital is still okay, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're less than 2/3 occupancy, so we're okay for now.
The police station.
You know, I think the police and fire, I don't even know if we'll need another one, to be honest. We
Really?
may once we get more people, because the coverage will overlap.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right.
Well, yeah, looks like we're covered pretty good
Right.
for the crime.
Possibly the other side where the
other
bridge is there, we might.
Maybe build one like that.
Yeah, because then that'll help the residential as well. It'll overlap.
Okay, and then the fire. Looks like the power plant's not covered. But
Right,
it's-
right. Yeah, well, it was just. I know there's a trick to put it down, and then if you don't like it, to reload it and that. But that's not what we're about here. We're just.
Residential demand is up again. I'm gonna build a little more down here. What I think I'm gonna do, I'm going to level out this piece. Nope, that didn't work out for me.
Well, like you were mentioning off camera,
There we
oh, that's actually pretty darn good, I would say.
I want to put a police station here.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend some money. Are you okay with that?
I'm fine with it. It's resources we will need.
All right, let's put a police station down. I want to put a fire station down. And then what I want to do is I want to make this all medium residential over
Do you
here.
eventually want to do some dense?
Yeah, eventually I think we'll have to make them all dense. So
We'll need roads there too, because some of those are too far away from.
I
yeah.
agree, yeah, so I'll come down this way. Oops. I'll put that in, and then I'll go here, and then I'll put that like
Nice,
that.
I
So
like that. Yeah.
that'll give us some more development, more people will move in, and I think we'll be looking good next to the police station, fire station. That should give us that coverage that we need to get
I think
out
so.
there.
Yeah, especially the residential in our original area will now have essentially double.
Right.
That
What
is some
this?
building. Yeah, look at that.
What is it?
I don't know. I haven't seen it recently. Bradbury
The Bradbury building.
building. It's probably an office park.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You can either make it. I've done that before. Where if I really like a building,
Uh-huh.
I click on that, make it historical. That'll come back, man.
Yeah. Well, commercial's looking kind of low, so that might start to.
Yeah, we'll see a couple of we got some toxic waste too. You see that there with the higher density for industry. It always just reminds me of something like, my God, look at that. That is awful. Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
think our
let's put on
water.
some-
Yeah, I think we might need some more water.
Okay, let's take a look here. Let's zoom out. Is that a cloud?
I hope it's a cloud. Hope it's not a toxic cloud. Yeah.
Oh no. Alright, let's take a look at our water pipes. Yeah, so it looks like we didn't quite.
We
get
might need more of the structures as well, Andrew.
it. Okay, let's take a look here. I know we just built 2 more,
Mm-hmm.
so that took care of that, and then that should be good for now.
Yeah, you're probably right. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
I don't know what it was. No connections.
No, don't do that. We don't need that. Yeah.
Alright, I'll zoom back in. So it looks like our industrial demand is back up, so they should tear down those buildings and rebuild.
Yes, yes, yeah. When something, if
Mhm.
demand is low and there's abandoned, they refurbish something before they build something new, which is how it should be, Andrew.
I see. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some more industrial down.
Okay, are we going with dense again, or do you want to go medium?
I'll go medium, and I'm gonna put it here like so, just to get that filled in.
Yeah, fill in those blank spaces. I agree. I agree.
And let's get a road. Let's get a connection here. Let's connect to the neighbor here.
Okay.
Even though we already have one, but you know what? I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I think it'll help those squares.
Yeah.
But we don't. We already have a road connection to them. We really don't need to.
Wow, look at the industrial now.
It's really it's.
They're demanding. I think we need to rezone another piece.
I think so too. Yeah.
All right, let me pause, and I'm gonna demolish everything and rezone. And
Okay.
We'll probably get some good taxes from. All right, so this is gonna cost $360.
It's okay. It's worth it.
And it's probably gonna cost a couple thousand. 3,600.
It's worth it. It's worth it. Yeah.
All right, let's run it.
Look how quickly it fills in.
Happens.
That's crazy.
So,
yeah.
what do you remember? What our population was when we started?
Yeah, I believe at the start of the video today, I think it was about 11,000. So we've pretty much doubled. I mean, we are growing.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. The other thing we're going to have to do, and I think the click ticker here is showing us, we get a city hall, Andrew.
City Hall. Okay.
City Hall, yeah.
So,
well, the C brothers need somewhere to do their business. They can't sit in a Starbucks trying to get free Wi-Fi, you know.
Oh man, this guy. Where do you want to put it?
I'm thinking near the commercial district, or yeah. I think that should be good.
City Hall.
City Hall, there it is.
How do you feel about right here?
I think that works great.
And it's City Hall.
All right.
So our population dropped dramatically.
It did, yes, yeah.
But what's
that might actually not be well. It came almost right back up
right
again.
Back up, yeah. So yeah, so this over here is not really getting to. So what do you want to do with this down here?
I'm thinking that. Uh-oh.
We need a new power plant. All right. So
Yeah.
This is what I was worried about.
Mhm.
I'm thinking we make the power plant here.
Okay. Yeah.
How much money are we gonna have going into next year? So we only have 1,100.
Yeah, we don't. I think we have to wait on the power plant, to be honest. Yeah. Do you want to raise the taxes back up to 9s? No, you want to keep it at 8? It's up to you.
Let's build more residential.
Get more people to live here. I think they'll pay more taxes.
Right. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm going to do this.
Okay. Well, the residential demand is super high, so that's a good thing. Yeah.
Now we'll get that filled in. We got a little bit of commercial out here.
Right.
I'm thinking for a power plant though, maybe dezone this and just build a second one next to it.
That might actually be a better idea.
This
yeah.
way we're not
we could either do that, or if you remember, the fire coverage doesn't quite reach there. So perhaps, yeah.
Okay, so now it's adequate. So what the heck's going on here, man?
Yeah, Andrew, I think what's happening is that the population keeps fluctuating here. See, we got at least 700-800 kilowatts to play with here.
Okay.
So I think we're okay for now. I think we should just leave it. Our cash right now is a little low.
I want to make all this residential.
Okay, well, let's just do it now, and then we'll sit back.
Yeah, I think if we get the foundations done now, then we can go ahead and, I want to make all this residential, and I'm gonna put a road through.
I think that's a good idea, yeah, because otherwise some of the squares might be too far away.
Yeah, they're gonna be, I can't get through.
Right.
Now this is gonna be pretty cool to live in here. I want to make this dense.
Nice. Some skyscrapers in C Brotherville.
Yep.
I'm liking it, man. I'm digging it.
So I'm gonna make this dense here. And let's get the power. Now we're gonna run out of money, and that's okay because I think then the prison will be offered to us.
Yes, once we're in financial dire straits, we're gonna start being offered some questionable structures. A casino is one of them.
Yeah.
And then of course you got the toxic waste, which is really a terrible one. But the money is good. Yeah. No, I agree with you. Yeah.
They're not getting power.
I think we have to build more zones to connect to zones. Yeah, that are already being filled. So,
Gotcha.
So maybe do a little more dense, and then maybe some more residential.
How about we make light?
Light? Okay.
And
We could always rezone it once
we
we're
can
really in the money.
rezone it. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is
Fill that whole thing in
This is
there.
what I'm doing. I'm gonna fill all this in,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna fill all this in too. And I think that's gonna connect that power.
It does. It does. See the lightning bolts? They're gone. So
and
yeah.
now we need to really start putting more industry in.
Yes, I agree.
So I'm gonna do some more dents here, and that I'm gonna spend our money. I hope you don't mind.
Well, it's for the best. Yeah. Remember, we don't want too much too close to the residential because the pollution's gonna be nasty. Yeah.
Good point. Let me.
You can leave that one square. It'll be fine.
I'm gonna.
You want to get rid of it? Okay.
Yeah. I'll leave that there for now. It's probably a good point. It's tough about being in the small.
Yeah,
map.
we get the time. Well, this is a beta test, you know.
True. All right, I'm coming down this way, and I'm building dense industrial. Building it down here, bud.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah, we need to get more jobs.
That's yeah.
Eventually, what we'll have to do is we'll have to rezone
Pretty much everything.
everything to make it dense.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
we got $478, Andrew.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're pretty. We're waiting on that prison.
Yes, and we've come a long way here. So
yeah, we sure have. So we're up to 24,000 population. We did some rezoning. We got some interesting commercial districts going on. We got some more residential over here.
Got a courthouse will be offered, so maybe next video we'll do that.
Next video, courthouse, yeah, definitely. But we're up to 24,000. We're in 1910. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here, man. So, any final thoughts?
No, Andrew, I really like where we're going, and I'm liking it.
Cool. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you can, comment down below. Let us know how to build the bridge, because we don't know how to do it. So, that would be fantastic.
Please help us. Yes.
Please help. Yes. All right. Thank you guys. Have a good one.